Hello again. In this lesson, we will continue learning to automate Microsoft Word from Excel. This time though, we are going to use late binding. Remember, late binding doesn't require any reference and it's version independent. However, it doesn't provide access to intelligence. That being said, let's continue working on the MS Word module we created previously and add a new sub-procedure which name will be Word 2. So let's type in sub word 2 and then just hit enter. What we're going to do now is declare our variables. So let's add a comment here, declare variables. Then we're going to say dim word app as object, dim word doc as object. Following that, we are going to set our objects. So let's add a comment here, setting objects. And then we're going to say set word app. This is going to be equal to create object. Between parentheses, we are going to say word dot application. Then here we are going to set word app dot visible. This is going to be equal to true. Now here we're going to say set word doc. This is going to be equal to word app dot documents dot add. Once we have our Word document, we are going to add a blank space. So here we are going to add a comment. We're going to say add blank space. And now we're going to say Word doc dot paragraphs. Between parentheses, we're going to say paragraph number 1 dot range dot insert paragraph after. Now we're going to add a text to the Word document. So let's add a comment here, add text, and now we're going to say with Word doc dot paragraphs. We're going to say here that this is going to be paragraph number 2 and width. Inside the with and with statement, we're going to say dot range dot insert after. Between quotation, we are going to type in departments table. Now here we are going to add some alignment. We're going to say alignment. This is going to be equal to WD align paragraph center. So let's look for the option that says paragraph center, which is this one right here. And now we are going to say that range, that font, that bold. This is going to be equal to true because we want this text to be bold. And now we are going to say that range, that font, that size. This is going to be equal to size 16. After this, we're going to add a new blank space after paragraph 2. So let's copy this code line and paste it here and change paragraph 1 to paragraph number 2. What we're going to do now is add a new text. So let's copy this code and paste it here. This time we're going to say that we're going to be adding a footnote. Then we're going to change this text. Make sure you replace paragraph number 2 by paragraph number 3. And here we will replace this text by something like note the table above shows the number of employees by department, for example. Then here we're going to say we don't want this to be bold, and the font size that we want to apply to this text is size number 8. Following this, we are going to copy this little table we have here and paste it into the Word document. So here we are going to add a comment. We're going to say copy departments table, and then we're going to say departments dot range. Between parentheses, we're going to say H1 dot current region dot copy. Following this, we are going to add a new blank space after paragraph number 2. So let's go ahead and copy this code and paste it here. Then we're going to paste the departments table. So for that, we're going to add a comment here. We're going to say paste table. And now we're going to say with Word doc and with. Inside the with and with statement, we are going to type in dot paragraphs. We're going to say here paragraph number 3 dot range dot paste. And now here we are going to say the tables, because this is the only table in the document. We are going to say table number 1 dot rows dot alignment. This is going to be equal to WD align row center. Finally, we will release the objects from memory. So let's add a comment here, release objects from memory. And then we're going to say set word app. This is going to be equal to nothing. Set word doc. This is going to be equal to nothing. Let's go ahead and execute the code now to see how this works. But first, we're going to add a breakpoint here. Then we're going to click on this button to execute the code. So what's going to happen now is that this is going to create a new instance of the Microsoft Word application. And then here, we are adding a new Word document, which name is document 1. So this is the document that we just created, document 1. And now we are going to debug the code. So here we are going to be adding a new blank space. And now we are going to add our text departments table. We're going to center this text now. Here we're going to make it bold. And now we're going to change its font to size 16. Here we're going to be adding a new blank space. And now we're going to add a new text. We're going to center this text. We're going to make it non-bold. And this font size is going to be changed to size 8. Here, we're going to copy the departments table that we have in the departments worksheet. And now we're going to add a new blank space and the table. As you can see, we added the table correctly. We also centered this table in the Word document. And this is pretty much the way you automate Microsoft Word from Excel. That would be it for now. In our next lesson, we will learn about working with CSV files. See you next time.